welcome everyone to WWE Main Event.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, Sol Ruca!
Sol Ruca comes into this matchup here tonight with a win-loss record of 2 wins and 11 losses. She is looking for a victory here tonight, continuing her momentum from last week. Last week here on Main Event, Sol Ruca was able to defeat Wendy Chu. Can she follow that win up with another one here tonight?
And her opponent from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James!
Kiana James has a win-loss record of 2 victories to 9 losses. So a slightly better win-loss ratio than Sol Ruca. Both women with 2 wins under their belts. Who's walking out as the victor here this evening? First matchup of the night, Sol Ruca and Kiana James. And there is the bell. Collar and elbow tie up to begin the proceedings. And Sol Ruca with the go behind. Trying to maintain control in the early stages, but look at the strength of Kiana. Turning things around right away. Side headlock is now applied, keeping the pressure on. Sol trying to look for an escape. There it is. And James gets sent off the ropes. Nice drop kick. Corner on the rebound. Here's the first cover. Shoulders down for a quick kick out. Kiana James, of course, tremendously powerful inside of that ring. Nice flurry. Regaining the upper hand over Sol Ruca. Now staying on her. Kiana James, a very crafty superstar in WWE. She does whatever she can to win. And there's another kick out by Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca excels in terms of high-flying ability. Waist lock now by Kiana. Snap head takedown low by Sol. Now a side headlock of her own. Kiana with a great escape. And now taking the arm behind the back. Just trying to keep Sol Ruca at bay. Trying to keep the match pace nice and slow. And that match pace will favour Kiana here tonight, but there's separation. And this is bad news for Kiana James. Sol Ruca trying to unload. Kiana coming right back. Oh, what a knee. The knee strike by Ruca. And again, just unloading. Just teeing off. Right to the arm goes James. And she's back in control, just like that. Sol Ruca trying to create some separation as WWE Main Event rolls on. Both of these superstars have 2 wins in their win-loss records. But tonight, one of them will get their 3rd win here in Universe Mode. Who will it be? Sol Ruca or Kiana James? And right now, Sol Ruca is rolling. firing on all cylinders. Kick right to the skull. Kiana is stunned, and there's the X Factor. Trying to put James away. Shoulders down, only for a 2 count. The matchup continues. And missing out there with that standing moonsault. And here's the strength that I was talking about from Kiana. Backbreaker, jacking the spine of Sol Ruca. Not enough though for a victory. And you see the frustration from Kiana James. Sol Ruca's going to try and take advantage of the emotions. Oh, but there's some boots right to the skull. And Sol Ruca comes back with a counter. Hooking the arms. What a reversal by Kiana James. And now dropping an elbow to the chest. Sol Ruca picked back up to a vertical base. And those strikes just keep on coming. Inverted atomic drop. Double boots to the face of James. And she could be out. This could be Sol's time. Hoisting her up. What a powerbomb out of the fireman's carry. Sol stacks her up. James able to kick. She's in a bad way. And what is Sol Ruca thinking? Ruca looking to take flight. Oh my goodness. That corkscrew plancher wiping out Kiana James. Sol Ruca with another opportunity to put this matchup away. From the top, Sol Ruca's primed. And James out of the way. Great dodge. Shifting her focus back to the arm. And Kiana James with Sol Ruca down, center of the ring. Oh, working on the back. And Sol now to the arm of James. There's the standing moonsault. And now off the springboard with a senton. Great follow-up. And Sol Ruca's not quite done. This could be the finishing blow, but James was able to get out of the way. Pivotal moment now in this match. James looking for a suplex. Sol Ruca lands behind and there's a chop block. Taking out the foundation of Kiana. Going for a kick. Reversed. Caught her that time. And now a couple of forearm smashes. Sol Ruca firing again on all cylinders. James trying to shut her down. To no avail. Nice throw. Right over the shoulder. And Kiana James winding up in the wrong neck of the woods. Almost got her soul snatched. But James was one step ahead. As was Sol Ruca. What a match. Reversal after reversal. And all right to the midsection. The knee right to the midsection, right to the gut. And now the big forearm. Into the 401k. And Kiana James is walking out with a victory.
Here is your winner, Kiana James.
Kiana James gets her third win here in Universe Mode. But let's take you back to last night on Friday Night SmackDown, when the next #1 contender to the WWE Women's title was determined. Who's facing Io Sky at Bad Blood? Who will do battle with Io Sky at Bad Blood for the WWE Women's Championship? Oh, what a suplex by Raquel. Liv Morgan landing hard on the table. We are down to 3 women in this fatal four-way elimination match to determine who will face Io Sky at Bad Blood. Oh, what power from Cross on display. And Liv with a code breaker. Cover on Rodriguez. Liv to pin her former tag team partner. Kick out at 2. And Liv cannot believe it. And now the cover on Cross off the code breaker. And Cross is able to stay in it. Liv Morgan is panicking. She wants to become #1 contender to get back the WWE Women's title. And now setting up Cross, going for Oblivion, but got reversed. There's press from Nikki. Now what is Raquel looking for? She's got herself a trash can lid, and oh, right to the back of the head. And Cross wisely getting out of the ring. And Raquel ran right into the table. Nikki cross-armed and dangerous. Now taking out Liv Morgan as well. No disqualifications, no countouts. This is right up Cross's alley. She is taking full advantage of the stipulation. One elimination thus far. Paige eliminated before the break. And oh, Cross right into the announce table, and Raquel Rodriguez having her way with both competitors. Raquel seems to be after something. She grabs the steel chair and Liv back to her feet, gets back into the ring. Liv Morgan running for the hills. And now Morgan with the table, setting it up. This is a precarious situation. Liv Morgan from behind though, rolling up Raquel. Maybe the biggest threat in this match. And she powers out at 2. Oh, Oblivion! Where the hell did that come from? Liv Morgan to eliminate Rodriguez. She got her. We're down to 2. We are down to 2 women. And wait a second, Nikki Cross with the purge. Cover on Liv Morgan. Taking advantage of the situation. Nikki Cross is #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Nikki Cross.
Right place, right time. Off the purge, Nikki Cross will battle Io Sky at Bad Blood for the WWE Women's Championship. Welcome back everyone to WWE Main Event. More in-ring action is on the way. And there is Ashante the Adonis.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 209 pounds, Ashante the Adonis.
Ashante the Adonis has been on Main Event before. He is looking to improve his win-loss record here this evening as he makes his return. He faces the former WWE Champion, The Miz, here tonight. And this could very well be a breakout moment for Ashante.
And his opponent, accompanied by R-Truth, representing Awesome Truth, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds,
The Miz has 5 victories here in Universe Mode with 16 losses. So Ashante the Adonis is not the only man trying to improve his win-loss record here this evening. The Miz is doing the same. So this could be potentially a massive breakout win here tonight for Ashante the Adonis if he could knock off a former WWE champion in The Miz. Not just that, but The Miz has done it all in WWE. Multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, Tag Team Champion, you name it, The Miz has done it. A tremendous success story. From the real world to the WWE Championship. And that is the man that Ashante the Adonis takes on here this evening. Rear chin lock applied, The Miz turning things around. Now has the arm of Adonis. Can Ashante escape this predicament? No, The Miz with a snapmare takedown, keeping the pressure on. Adonis in trouble, and there's a knee to the spine. First cover in this match, and Adonis will kick. Oh, inverted atomic drop. Now trying to send Adonis into the corner, but there's a reversal. And Ashante now has The Miz in the corner. And he just unloads on him. And The Miz comes back with a boot to the midsection. Looking for a kick there. Got caught out. And Adonis with a leg sweep. Now the ground and pound. Adonis all over The Miz. Crowd rooting for The Miz here this evening as WWE main event continues. Ashante the Adonis finds himself against the man who has done it all in WWE in The Miz. And this could be a breakout win for Adonis if he could knock off a former WWE champion. Miz looking for a clothesline, catches the kick to the midsection instead. And check out the power. Oh, face first. Goes The Miz. Could that be enough? No. The Miz raises his shoulder in time. And now trying to rally here in this match. The Miz trying to turn the tide around. DDT right to the leg. And Adonis getting out of there. Trying to create some separation. Oh, big right hand. Dazing The Miz from the apron. And now, off the top rope. Went for a cannonball. No water in the pool. And The Miz taking advantage. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination. Into the cover. Shoulders down on Ashante for a 2 count. And Adonis right back to his feet. The Miz was potentially looking for those world famous it kicks. Could not deliver. But he caught Adonis with that kick right to the gut. R-Truth looking on from ringside. The tag team partner of The Miz. And Miz lining up Ashante the Adonis in the corner. There's the awesome clothesline. And is The Miz closing in? Here's the cover. And the count. Adonis gets that shoulder up. Well, you have to credit the resilience that Adonis is displaying so far here tonight. He is holding his own against a former WWE champion. Oh, decapitator. The Miz in trouble. And what is Adonis thinking? Could be looking to put this away. And old Miz caught him right out of the air into a backbreaker. Again, right to the spine of Adonis. And now the Miz with a knee smash. And is the Miz setting up for the skull-crushing finale? He was. Adonis, though, fights it. He is able to reverse. Miz hoisted up onto the shoulders. Hurricane Rana, what a reversal. And now sending Adonis off the ropes. Going for a knee. Ashante with a drop kick. And now lining up the Miz. The long kiss goodnight. Adonis may have him beat. Oh my God, he almost put the Miz away. And Adonis cannot believe it. He thought he just beat a former WWE champion. But alas, the Miz kicked out. And now maybe looking to shift his strategy as he goes after the arm of the Miz. But the Miz fights back. Looking for another kick. Adonis out of the way. And another counter. Back elbow. Found its mark, and there's another Hurricane Rana. Well, I am loving what I'm seeing from Ashante here tonight. But does he have what it takes to put the Miz away? Miz going for a superplex. Adonis able to reverse. Able to dump the Miz down off the top rope. And the Miz back into the ring from the apron. Unloading on Ashante. Busaiku knee. From out of nowhere. Adonis may not have a clue where he's at. He's back up. And there's the skull-crushing finale. Miz was waiting for him. Cover. And the Miz picks up the win.
Here is your winner, The Miz.
Well, let's take you back to this past Monday night on Raw, when the Women's World title was on the line as Rhea Ripley defended against WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. The WWE Universe cheering on both of these women as Rhea Ripley gets caught, and now Nikki rolls through into a heel hook. Submission maneuver on the champion. Will it be enough to make Rhea Ripley submit? Not by a long shot. I don't think Nikki Bella is going to be able to make Rhea Ripley submit. That is not going to be her winning strategy here tonight. If anything, it's going to be her power game at all. Ripley catches Nikki Bella out of the air. Speaking of the power game, my goodness. What a spine buster. Bone rattling, but only for a 2 count. And Nikki Bella crawling her way into the corner. Ripley runs in with a boot. And Nikki Bella could be out of it. Rhea trying to retain here. Shoulders down. Near fall. Ripley thought she had the matchup won. But alas, it continues. And now Nikki Bella being choked on the top rope. Maybe some desperation setting in for Ripley as Nikki gets out of the way. Spinebuster on her own. And now Ripley being stacked up by Nikki Bella for a 2 count. And no wasted motion by Bella. Lining up Rhea Ripley. Hoisting her up now. Rack attack. And that could be it. That could seal the deal. Do we have a new champion? Oh, her reign almost ended. The 184-day title reign of Rhea Ripley almost came to a screeching halt. Now to the outside. Nikki Bella from the apron, Ripley out of the way. And now a chance here for the champion. Nikki though with an elbow. Ripley stunned. Another chance for Nikki to capitalize. Gonna go high risk. And there's a crossbody for the championship to put Rhea Ripley away. Almost had her. Still not quite enough, and now Ripley rising from the dead. A second wind for the Eradicator. Bad news for Nikki Bella. Spear! A spear by Nikki. And she may have the champion dead to rights. Here comes another spear. And that one, Ripley was able to sidestep. Oh, Northern Light suplex. Trying to catch Bella lacking. Shoulders down. Almost had her. And now right into the prison trap. Rhea Ripley with the submission here on Nikki Bella. What is Nikki Bella going to do? Can she hold on? Can she escape? She can. Incredible resilience from both of these women. What a main event this has been. Oh, the kick. Caught Ripley right in the skull. And can she finish her off? Ripley's dazed. Here comes the rack attack. Ripley though. Shining Wizard. Upside the head. And go for a second knee strike. Bella able to get out of dodge. And maybe looking for that Alabama slam. Rhea Ripley with a headbutt. And you know what comes next? Ripley hooking her up for a thunderous riptide. Shoulders down. Rhea Ripley remains Women's World Champion.
Here is your winner and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley's title reign continues. What a main event here on Monday Night Raw.